Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is indeed Fight Night, and we have ourselves our first OP12 match for the channel. We have a Druid on the left-hand side rocking out that Belo Betty, as well as Endeavor on the right with that Zoro brand new leader. And if you guys don't know what Zoro does, it's when with 3 Dawn attached to the leader and you've attacked a character, activate main, you can unrest this leader and you can attack a character with 7 or higher, 7 or greater cost, or you can attack your opponent's leader, which is really good. That ability is quite insane. I know what you're thinking, 3 Dawn attached to a leader is kind of expensive. Well, it's really not. There's a lot of cards in this deck that really help you out, and a brand new card that we're here to talk about is this Perona Searcher. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the top 5 here, and we have so many cool options in this deck. This deck really came out of nowhere in OP12, and it's doing okay in Asia. I think it's doing good. I think it's doing a lot better than a lot of green haters might think, but we're gonna go ahead and grab a TCG off the top 5, having 1 Dawn active. Nothing really can do here, but Belo Betty is a deck that a lot of people have said that's kind of fallen off in OP12, but I mean, that's just what I've heard, right? I'm not too sure. So we're gonna find out exactly, see how this matchup goes. I imagine it's bad for Betty because you can rest everything with the Zoro deck, but 6k swing, we saw the counter, and then we see the Kuma to kind of relieve a little bit of the low cost characters off the board, which is quite nice. And now we have the Aquina. Now this card's quite insane. We're gonna go ahead and use the effect. We're gonna rest a 4 cost or lower base character, give 3 Dawn to our leader, and swing into a character, activate main, restand, and now we swing another 8k into lead this time around, and we're gonna go ahead and just pass the turn. So now a Druid is at 3 life, and we were able to establish a body. And the great thing about Queen is that she's actually activate main, so if you let this character live, you are severely punished, and it's base power too, like original base power, so really cool. So we see the 2k swing going into the character there, 6k swing going into life. Obviously an easy 2k counter, but no, we are going to go ahead and take it. Endeavor dropping down to 4 life now, and for 4 Dawn, we're going to go ahead and play out the Ivankov. Are we going to use the Ivankov effect? Possibly not, but it looks like we are going to go to use leader effect. We're going to give plus 3k to the board, and we're going to go ahead and play out the Limburg. Now Limburg is actually quite nasty. It's funny because the idea of the card is so mediocre. Like, it's a 4/5. You're able to pop a 3k, sure, I guess, but we have the Tashigi hitting the board, and this card is like Queen, but just not a little bit better, just really good. On play, you do the same thing essentially. So we're gonna go ahead and swing 8k into the Ivankov, and depending how this goes, well, we're going to be able to restand or not, right? So we're going to go ahead and see possibly giving 2 cards for this Ivankov, which honestly is kind of worth it. Being able to kind of keep this character alive. Yes, we're going to go ahead and give him 2 2Ks, and then we're going to go ahead and activate main. We can't swing into the Ivankov anymore, but we can swing into life. And at this point, a Drew actually doesn't really mind. He is going for game, and he just wants to go as fast as possible. There's literally nothing he can swing into, so pretty nice here. And I do like the fact that Zoro can't swing into that Ivankov. It kind of makes it a little bit more balanced, which is really cool. So, you know, people can't complain about that. You can't swing 8/8 into a 6 cost character. It has to be 7 or higher, right? So we have our board. We survived unscathed, unfortunately for Endeavor, but honestly a pretty good, not too bad of a start here for Endeavor. We still have 4 life. We have plenty of cards in our hand, but it looks like Adruna is going to go ahead and really put the pedal to the metal here on this turn, which obviously it's Belo Betty, he should. So we're going to use leader effect here. We're going to go ahead and give plus 3k to the board, and we're going to use Ivankov effect to actually play out the character Karasu, making this leader a 4k leader, and 4k is rough. I mean, this is going to be a lot of cards out of his hand. So debating on the sequencing of the order here coming from a journey here. So this is a big 8k. We're going to go ahead and pop the Perona. Unfortunately, we couldn't get rid of the Tashigi. It's a 7 cost character, so we are going to have to take it there. 8k obviously going into a 4K body. That is a lot of cards, and obviously there's no real way to go for game here, so I think we're just trying to apply as much pressure as we possibly can. So this is a big 7K swing going into 4K, and I'm not too sure why we swung with the Limburg first. I think probably should have just swung with the of course with the character Belo there, but nonetheless it still is good. It looks like it's not good enough, but it's fine. I mean, 2Ks out of hand. We still have 2 life if we're a Drune, so not that worried. Now the Zoro does have an event card that is able to tap 3 Dawn to actually unrest our leader, which is quite scary. But this big 8K swing did end up connecting, and now a 7K swing does connect as well, dropping down to 1 life, and we're going to pass with 3 Dawn active. Now, if you look at a Drune's hand, you saw the Dawn up for a reason. Well, no, there really isn't no reason. A Drune really just trying to fake out Endeavor that he has the counter, which is, you know, honestly pretty smart. It'd be very, very difficult to go for game there, so kind of making Endeavor believe, look, maybe I do have to just go for the board here. I mean, I'm able to clear 2 bodies, but we have the Mihawk, so yes, we are going to go ahead and play it safe. We could also not see the event card as well. That is another possibility. Now, if Endeavor had the event card, I think he just goes for it, but 7K swing going into the Limburg does connect there, so the Limburg is down, and the Drune's thinking to himself, yeah, I just want to make sure that I don't use this event card here to keep myself alive. This is an easy 5K into 2. Does go down. No restand there because no Dawn, and we're gonna go ahead and drop 2 cost blockers. Pretty insane ability on that character as well, being able to save a 5 cost or lower by just resting itself, kind of like Tashigi does. Pretty good stuff. And we have two characters on Belo. Endeavor has 3 blockers and 1 life. How do we get out of this? I have no idea. How does this happen? Not too sure, but we're gonna see exactly here what a Drune can do to at least go for board, or I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough. So we're gonna go ahead and tap 2 here for the Kuma, and I do think they're trying to figure out what happens here, because obviously we don't have the cards fully in English yet, and we're not too sure exactly on the ruling, so we're not sure if we're able to protect one with the other, like I said, like Tashigi's effect, but since they're the same card, it gets a little tricky. So I think for the scenario, we're just going to let one go. It's essentially the same as just keeping it rested, essentially. So we're going to go and use leader effect. We're going to give plus 3K to the board. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and play out. Sorry, yeah. We're going to play out the 3 cost character first off of the Ivanko effect, and then use the leader effect there. So we're going to go ahead and give the pluses there. So we have 2 blockers here for Endeavor. We still have 1 life, and he has 5 cards in hand. So this is going to be a big 8K swing going into a 4,000 power leader. 4,000 power. That's rough. So we're gonna go ahead and just let it go. We still have 5 active Dawn. We have a 7K body, a 10K body, and so yeah, this is a big 8K swing going into life. This would require 2 2Ks and a 1K from us, and that is a lot to ask for. But we have our life. We've taken all our life, right? So we're not going to get any new cards in this transaction. There's just literally no way. So because of that, it's either we have it or we don't. If we have the counter, we need to kind of counter now, because these swings are only going to get bigger. So yep, 2 2Ks and a 1K. Endeavor gets out of it, and the plan is now Tashigi. We have to go for the Tashigi. If we're able to kind of clear this Tashigi, then it's looking not too bad for us. So we're going to see the block here, and now a big 10K, and the Tashigi does go down. We have 2 life, no cards in hand. Endeavor only needs the event card to win, right? Like, unless he has the blocker in life and it hits the last life, maybe, just maybe. But yeah, this is really tough. And actually, I think even with the blocker, because of Zoro's effect, I think you can still restand it. So yeah, that would be really bad. I guess the sequencing would matter if we don't swing Mihawk, if we don't swing Mihawk first, maybe. Yeah, no, I think it's just GG's if Endeavor doesn't find the character there. So this is pretty big. And I mentioned before that it wouldn't really matter if we had the 2-cost character rested or not. Let me know in the comment section below if you know how that sequencing works or the ruling goes. Not too sure. Obviously, the set's not out yet, so yeah, I do apologize for that. But yeah, this is looking a little rough. If we had the event card, we'd already use it by now, right? We'd already be swinging, we'd already be attacking. So Endeavor clearly is trying to figure out a way, how do I survive? And it is going to be, start things off here with the Tashigi, giving 3 Resodon to our leader there, resting the Kuma. And we're going to swing into the Karasu Big AK. We're going to restand here. And yeah, this is a little scary. We had to swing, right, with leader. But we're going to swing with the blocker into the Ivankov. We're going to tap 2 more. So tapping 4 Dawn for 2 additional 2-cost blockers. And this is a wall. Like, we have 3 blockers, 1 card in hand. We have 3 attacks. We need removal or rush. If we have removal or rush, actually we don't even need it because of the Mihawk. No, this is so unfortunate. 7k swing does connect 2 7s and then the balance. And yes, Adrun does end up taking game 1 with the event card on top. Can we talk about it? That's absolutely insane. So yeah, Adrun ends up taking that one. Pretty crazy stuff. So. All right, so we are back with game 2, and yeah, so we saw how game 1 ended. Pretty insane stuff. Let's see if Endeavor can kind of crawl his way back. I do think this matchup is still probably favored Zoro. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you have any idea how it goes? Endeavor's been telling me this matchup is free for Zoro, so let's just see if maybe he just got unlucky game 1, right? So we're gonna tap 1 Dawn for the 1-cost, 2 1-cost characters. Usopp, yes, Usopp is just there for the 1-cost to play. Just early aggression, essentially, is all it really is. No real reason for that character to be in the deck. That trigger doesn't even activate. But 5k swing going to life. We're going to easy take this here if you're a Drune. So dropping down to 3 life. And now Endeavor's going to tap 3 for a Tashigi. Now, the Tashigi's, I don't think is really too relevant. I guess it's quite relevant with, obviously, the 1-cost max ray on the board. In case you want to do some sort of shenanigans with like Koala or Limburg, I guess that's possible, right? So we have the 1-cost Belo Betty looking at the top 5, looking for a Rev Army card. And obviously for Drune, we're looking for that bad boy right there, the 4-cost Ivankov. That's like the bread and butter of this deck. And if you guys are watching, this is a Drune's curve here going second. So pretty nasty stuff. Let's see exactly what we can do or what we find. And we're going to use a leader effect here. We're going to go ahead and pitch the Koala. And we are going aggressive. This is a 5k swing going into life. We're going to take the 5. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, now a big 8k swing going into lead here, and we have to take that one as well. And do we have a trigger? Possibly, but no, we do not. And we're gonna go and just pass. Max Ray staying active, and I do really like this. I actually really do like this. With 3 Dawn attached to our leader, we can swing into this character no problem, and we're gonna do so. So unfortunately, getting no value off that Max Ray, but we're gonna go ahead and rest that Max Ray nonetheless. 4k over the Max Ray, big 8k into the character Usopp, and then now we're gonna get restand our leader since we did battle with that, and then we're gonna attack into lead, dropping down to 2 life, and then just pass in the turn. So pretty insane turn here. Endeavor really evening out the playing field a little bit as well. We got some damage into life. We cleared a little bit of the board, and we still have 3 life, right? And if we want to, if our opponent wants to go at Tashigi there, the arrested character, by all means, go for it. Essentially, it's a blocker off of life on the board, actually, which is quite good. So we're going to see exactly what Adrune can do. We have a koala in hand as well, but dropping down to 1 life so early seems so scary, which we're going to do anyways. This guy is a madman, grabbing the bottom life there, and we're going to go ahead and play out a body, which is the Ivankov. Do we have a high roll coming here? Possibly. Draw 1, we're going to use the effect there. We're going to go ahead and pitch the max rating of plus 3k to the board. We are going to go ahead and see the Karasu minus 1k on that leader, and actually no, minus 1k on the Tashigi, and so 5 going into the 3k disconnect, 5k lead, quite interesting for the Tashigi. But hey, I guess we really want to make sure it goes down, right? So, and it looks like we're going to go ahead and pass. Unfortunately, we can't swing with our other characters since we just played them that turn. We played 2 4-cost bodies and a 6-cost body this turn on 6 Dawn. What the heck? That is so good. That's insane, right? So much value off of these Rev Army cards. And we've seen the uptick for sure online, right? I've seen so many people posting lists and wings and people topping with Belo. Can this deck be stopped? Someone sent me an Anel list the other day. They're like, Belo has to be stopped. I guess we just forgot about Gum Giant, I guess. So we have the Queen coming down, and we're going to go ahead and use the effect here. We're going to activate main, rest a character original cost of 4 or less, which is that Karasu, attaching 3 rested Dawn to our leader, swinging a big 8k into the Karasu, and there's just no, I mean, we could protect it. 2 2ks, we could block 2k 1k, and looks like we're gonna go ahead and just give up the block there. So we're gonna give up the block, we're gonna go ahead and restand, and now Adrune doesn't have to worry about that character Zoro swinging into the Karasu, which is quite nice, just because we can't swing into characters that are 7 cost or less. So pretty good there. So we're gonna go ahead and attach 2 Dawn, swing a big 9k into the Karasu. Is it worth 3 cards out of our hand? 2 2ks, 1k, and here's the thing, Belo runs a lot of 2k, so it's definitely possible to get out of the swing. No matter what, we're going to go ahead and eat an 8k swing, so I think Adrune's going to think about that in that particular situation, like, hey, it might not be that bad. And yes, we have the 3 cards out of hand for the counter, and we're going to go ahead and just pass. It looks like we're going to go ahead and try to starve Adrune here. We don't want to give him a life that could possibly end with a trigger. That I do understand. And so now it's sitting at, what are we barely at 8 Dawn now? Crazy. Yeah, we should be 8 Dawn. 8 Dawn just because we played the koala last turn. 8 Dawn now, and Adrune is an attached 2 Dawn to is what it looks like Ivankov, or debating the move here. Look, this looks a little tough. I mean, we have 3 life. We have a good amount of cards in our hand, but this board on Adrune's side is pretty good, and all Endeavor needs is an event card. Next turn, if he's able to survive, he just has it, right? Like, as long as he has the event card, there's just no way, honestly, Adrune can really win. I mean, even if we block her up, I think we would need like 2 blockers, and we even have the 7k Tashigi on the board as well. So that card alone is also a menace to, so we're gonna see exactly what Adrune could do, and see how he can get out of this deficit, this issue that we're currently in, right? Like, it's tough. All right, so it looks like Adrune is just taking a second here, kind of realizing this possibly might be my last turn. And Endeavor is letting Adrune know that I do have 1 Dawn active. So in case you're getting a little crazy, I have 1 Dawn active. And this deck does run quite a few 1-cost event cards as well. A lot of different tech choices and possibilities. So this is an easy 2k going into the character there, the 4 cost. 2 going into 1, and Endeavor's thinking about it. He's like, you know what, maybe I kind of want it alive. Like, it's very, very possible. And yes, we're going to see the Paradise to re-stand the character. This is just telling ourselves, look, in case you set up blockers, like just like 2 or 3, I'm going to go ahead and rest 1, give 3 Dawn to my leader. And that's just insane stuff. That's really, really good. So Endeavor kind of future-proofing himself. But the question is, does he have the counter? Can he go for game? Is it possible? We have the Ivankov ability. We're going to spit out the rusher there. And this is a big 8k going into 4k leader. I mean, there's no way we go for the TCG, right? Especially at this point, we have 1 card in hand, 1 life. There's no way. And so it looks like the Karasu is debating to turn sideways. Are we going to go ahead and dump any more Dawn to it? No, 8k swing going into life. This is a 4k Zoro there. And yes, of course, it did connect. Endeavor dropping down to 2 life. And we're going to attach 1 Dawn to our 7k character. 8k swing going into 4. And that connects as well. And we have a trigger. We see the event card. Our leader is now becoming 5k. This is a big 10k swing going into life. We're going to go ahead and take it. We have another trigger. Yes, this is a 7k leader. Can we get out of 10? No, we cannot. Adrun ends up taking it. That was quite insane. And he had the event card in his hand as well, so he had to go for it. Really great for Adrun recognizing that he just had to go for that turn. Thank you guys so much for checking out this channel as well as this video. I really do appreciate it. And stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP12 content coming out soon. See ya.